Here at One Horn Cattle, we make sure that these cows get fed, and I'm going to go through the process of getting them some feed tonight. What I've done is I've ended up bringing the tractor over, and I've got these one ton bales that we're going to go ahead and feed these girls. Now down below, you're going to see that there's not one soul in there by the chutes to be fed. And when they hear this tractor fire up, they start coming in. They know that it's time to be fed, and everybody will start coming. So what I'm going to do is jump down here, and I'm going to try and go ahead and get these panels opened up, and then we're going to try and get these girls fed for the day. But these are the bales that they eat. I like to give them a little bit of mixture. I've got grass and alfalfa mixed, and then I try and feed them with a little triticale when it's available. And lately, it's been a little hard to locate that. So for right now, we're going to go ahead and try and get this fencing opened up. Oh, here comes the girls. They're starting to already come in. It's like I haven't seen them all day, and all of a sudden, here they come. And who knows where they were, but boy, they could sure hear that tractor. We're going to come down and open up this big gate, and we'll just sort of watch them funnel in. Here they're out there in that pasture coming in, and the calves are excited. Everybody's excited about being able to have something to eat. My goodness. They hear that tractor, that's a special noise that they hear. And boy, they just love that. So right now we'll open up this big gate. Watch them come on over. They're out there looking right now. Now the main reason I do that, even though we see a lot of this green grass growing, is I've got that one heifer that's supposed to be calving, and this will keep her up here so I can watch her really close. And as they come in, you'll see that they'll come up and they'll stand there and they'll watch me. They'll watch me bring that down, and then they'll watch me drop it, and before I can even cut the lines, they're eating on it. So for right now though, I want to be able to watch that one heifer that's supposed to be having a calf. Like I say, she's a registered Rom Angus and Beefmaster mix. So they call that a Rom Master. And it's the first time I've ever had someone like her. And it's really baffling to me because all the other girls, when they showed that their bags were full, they were ready to drop that calf like that night or the next morning. But now it's one of those things where she has a full bag and she's springing, but the problem is I don't know when or how she actually is going to work in dropping that. So this is all new to me too as she gets ready, but she's leading that white and red calf right there. He's a Romanola Beefmaster mix also, and these are little Rom Masters right down here below us. They're the brown ones. Well, they'll end up turning light brown as they grow, and you can see that they'll be light enough to match the color that's coming in on their nose right now. And their nose is showing me that it's getting a little bit of white on that nose, and they'll start browning or lightening up. So see, they know something's going to happen here in a minute, and so they want to make sure that they're up here for the action. But the main reason I want her up here is I want to make sure that if she calves, she's going to calve close by me. So just in a little bit, I'm going to grab that other bale and I'm going to bring it down. So we got this bale down here, and I'm going to go ahead and flip it. And by the time I flip it, then these cows will be right here ready to eat on it. So right now, they're getting on the hungry side, and it's also going to allow me to be able to look at them. But let me flip that. Got a few things I got to do inside this bin because the calves seem to want to get in this bin and crap all over, and we don't want to put any hay on that crap. That just wouldn't be kosher. So give me a few minutes and I'll get my pitchfork and we'll get to cleaning that crap out of there and then put that down. We're gonna go ahead and get in here, and I'm gonna throw out some of this crap that's in this stall right here. So we get that. Whoop, that didn't work very well. Matter, girls, just a minute. Let me get this junk out of here. There we go. Looks like we're able to clean that up a little bit. They can't really get to the stuff in the back. I usually reserve that for the new ones that I get. So, but they'll start looking at this as something they can chew on and eat. So there we go. Now we got that done. I'll go ahead and get back out of here. So right now I've flipped this bale, and just to give it an idea of what it is, on the bottom side you can see how green it is. And what that does is it gives them a good little a good amount of protein out of that hay bale. And then I'll go ahead and bring some orchard grass here in a little bit. But being able to do this, they start cutting it. So what I do is I just sort of sit here. I got to cut these strings, and it almost looks like it's going to fall on them. Now they know what happens, so I can cut them all on one side except one, and then that lets me go to the other side to gather them up, and then I just tie them up. So as I tie them up, I don't have to pull on them and hope that they give. I'll tie them up to the tractor, and then I'll cut the last one, and then all I got to do is back out and we're good. So I know that that's a 6 string, so I'm looking for 5 strings right here. And what they'll do is, see, this one grabbed one right here and is chewing on it. Well, we don't want that at all. We don't want that string to go down into its gut. So now I'll go ahead and tie off 4, because that was the 5th one. And I'll tie it off to the tractor right here. And then I'll get ready to cut that last one. Now, that can't go anywhere. This way, if I pull on it or they have it in their mouth, it's going to come right out of their it's going to come right out of their mouth. So I'm going to get ready now. You're going to be thinking, okay, Is it going to hit their head? Well, you know what? These big gals here, they don't mind at all if it hits their head, but they'll yank out of there real quick. It doesn't, I haven't killed any of them yet, and I've been doing this for 3 years, so they get their head out of there, and this will drop just like that. And there it is. Now, I'll go over to the other side, grab the other string, tie it up, and then all I have to do is back up. I don't even have to worry about where my strings are. They're coming off. And all I've got left is just a tiny little cube, and that's all. And then I'll go ahead and put that cube in, and here's the other one. So see, now all I've got to worry about is the ones that I've got tightened up on the other side. So we try and take these strings, and they have a recycle part of it over there at the dump. And I'll go dump these strings in a recycler. I don't know if they chew it up or what they do, but we get rid of it that way. We try and, I don't think I'd want it in the landfill, but as long as it's recyclable, that's what I'd like. So that's feeding cows at one-horn cattle. And this also gives me plenty of time to be able to see what's going on with them. I noticed that some of them have got some dry spots on them. Some of them have been rubbing a little hard. But I want to look at this one right here, right there. She's the one that's supposed to have that baby anytime. I just don't know when. Well, I hope if you like this and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. We're on the YouTube channel, and appreciate you all watching. This is One Horn Cattle. Thanks.